Hello everyone, this is Qorbane coming to you from Protector's Enclave. I'm here with my co-host Winnie the Hoot to talk about enchantments. So, in case you're wondering where to get enchantments, this video is here to help you, to assist you in trying to figure out how to get them or to acquire them the easiest way and the hardest way to do it. So we'll start from there. So when you're coming up from level 1 to 20, when you first start out the game, you're going to have two opportunities to acquire enchantments. Your first two enchantments. They'll come from your leveling adventures. In adventure the Chasm, and in the adventure the Whispering Caverns. Those will be your first two enchantments that you'll get. See the little green box there? That's your enchantment. Now, as far as I've been able to find, looking through all the other adventures through the game for the first few ones, and even in the campaigns, I have not been able to find any other way to get them. They don't appear in any of them. I haven't seen them as loot in the trials or in the dungeons or in the skirmishes. So as far as I know, that's the only way to get them from doing adventures like that. Hopefully, as the new creators come online, new content creators come online and start making new content for Neverwinter Night or Neverwinter, they'll bring about some more ways to do it. I think whenever they started Mod 22, they got sold, so they didn't finish it out. Because you used to be able to get enchantments from the trade bar merchant for the trade bars that you get from opening chests. And you can still get the old enchantments from dungeons, treasure chests, and so on and so forth. I think they were all supposed to be moved around or changed to being either new enchantments or enchantment coins, which is what I thought that they were going to do. And when I say enchantment coins, that's what I'm going to talk about now. So, to get the rest of your enchantments, you're going to have to come to this lady right here. She's located next to the rewards claim agent that you'll have to visit it at some point while you're coming up from level 1 to 20. There's a mission to come and see him. So she is the Antiquities Scholar. She's, in case you don't remember, that's where Neverwinter is. So she's right down here from it. Around the corners where the worship site is. So here's where you'll come. Now from her, as you click on her, she'll open up a store.
I'm always looking.
And in the store, in refinements, you'll see she sells these enchantment medallions. So you'll need 30 of these enchantment medallions to buy your enchantment pack. And this is a level 1 one. It'll take 60 of them to buy the level 2 one. So they cost 40,000 astral diamonds each, and you'll need 30 of them. So that should equal 1.2 million astral diamonds to buy one of those. And then 2.4 to buy one of them. So you're going to need 10 of these and 2 of these. This is your companion enchantment, and then your weapon or armor enchantment, your combat enchantment. So that you're going to need those, and this is how the game currently has it set up for you to get them. Now that's a hard way of getting them. So if you want to do it that way, that's the way you got. Hopefully they're going to add in a way to get them elsewhere or another way, because I don't know how anybody would do that. I just don't. It just seems like that's a terrible way to do it. So the other way you do it, which is probably the easier way, is to just buy them off the auction house. They're under enchantments. Pick one of their names. We'll just say Garnet, because that's one of them. And then do a search. I'll just show you the buyout ones. You can see for a green one, which is rank 1, it's 130,000 astral diamonds, which is considerably less than the 1.2 million that they're wanting you to do through the Antiquities Scholar. If you're going to do it this way, I would actually suggest you save up and go ahead and buy this one, because you will need glyphs and a coal moat, or at least a moat, to upgrade from rank 1 to rank 2. And the guaranteed way is a coal moat, which is the mythic one, and they go for around 800,000 to 1.2 million astral diamonds to do it. So it's still cheaper to just save up a little bit more and buy this one, which is still a lot. So either way you go, you're going to have to use a lot of astral diamonds. You're going to need 10 of these, not garnet, but 10 of these enchantments. And if you do it this way, you're going to need 4 coal moats, or 4 moats. And if you do it this way, you're going to need 3 coal moats, or 3 moats. And that's not counting the glyphs of proficiency. The glyphs will cost you around 30,000 to 50,000 each glyph, and you'll need 15 or so to go up from this one. Probably 20 to go up from this one. So it's a lot of astral diamonds. It's a lot of farming and to get them. Fortunately, coal moats are a little bit easier to get. Coal moats can be obtained through treasure chests when you're doing your dungeons. Coal moats can be obtained through Juma bags. Coal moats can be obtained through your Vault of Piety. When you're doing your dailies, your prayers, you'll gain these coins for this, and once you hit 11, you'll buy one of these, and these have a chance of dropping a coal moat to help you on your way. So there's several ways to get coal moats. Quite actually, it's easier to get the coal moats than it is to get the enchantments, really, as far as drops. So you're going to spend for doing enchantments, basically you're going to spend an awful lot of time farming astral diamonds and farming moats. The astral diamonds to buy the enchantments, and to buy moats, and to buy glyphs, and then you'll need refinement points and gold to upgrade from there. So that's how you do enchantments. There's no easier way. There's no real easy way to do it yet. I think it's a bit of a, they forgot to do it, or they just ran out of time to do it. And hopefully the new studio that now owns Neverwinter will correct this and will give us a much easier way for new players to acquire these enchantments and to get them done. Now, the positive note of the new enchantment system is that once you go through the painted process, once you get them up to Mythic, you can make them account bound so that every one of your characters has access to it. And you do that by bringing them to this guy. When you get down here to Enchantments Unlock, you can trade in Mythic enchantments to him. As you see, he trades for them. You'll give them to him by buying this, and it will unlock them up here. These are the ones you can get. Once you have them unlocked up here, all you have to do is log in, or you gain them again, and then any of your new characters, or any of your characters that you log into from here on out, can come to him, and he'll be able to get the ones that you have unlocked. So if you unlock 5 garnets, then every one of your characters will have the ability to get 5 mythic garnets. That goes for the companion enchantment and any of the utility ones and any of the armor / weapon ones. They'll all be obtainable through him. So basically what I've been working on is to try to get around 20 or so of the regular enchantments unlocked, and then 1 or 2 of the weapon and armor ones, and a couple of these, like I've got the movement speed one unlocked, and I'm working currently on doing the stamina one, get it unlocked so that I can have it for any of my characters. But that's kind of your kind of your plan out there to do that. So once you go through the pain of getting it, you'll have them for all your characters, and you don't have to worry about it after that. So it's going to cost a lot of Astral Diamonds. It's going to cost a lot of resources and time to get them there. But once you have them, every one of your characters is fine from there on out, so you don't have to worry about it. It's just getting there is a bit of a wall. But that's one of the things like I said, I'm hoping the new devs take this into consideration and really try to find a way to help new players out, because really it's the biggest obstacle in the path of new players is getting those. Although you don't really, I'll be honest with you, it's one of the last things on your tier of getting your character leveled up. It adds a lot of item level, and it adds a lot of points to your stats, but it's on the last tier of raising your character up. You want to be more focused on getting your mount bolster, your companion bolster, getting your companions worked out, and getting your mounts worked out, your insignias, which the insignia is another terrible grind, but I think it's an easier grind than this, and it seems a little bit cheaper. But getting your insignias up to at least legendary, from epic to legendary. Going to mythic is just what you do when you have nothing else better to do with your time. Same way with your collars. And getting all that stuff done is just that stuff to me I think is more important than worrying about your enchantments. Because right now the hardest content in the game, which is the Crown of Caligon, is item level 50,000. Which you can acquire. You can get the item level 50,000 with only one or two or three enchantments at rare, and then having your bolster of your companion, your bolster of mounts, and getting some decent item level gear from Sharndar, gear from Dragonbone Vale, gear from Avernus. That'll all get you the item level 50,000 with your bolster and your insignias. So you need to focus on that, and this is stuff, these enchantments are what you work on while you're working on the other stuff, and you do this when you have spare time and spare resources. It's important, but don't stop everything, and don't think you're failing, or don't think you're behind because you don't have them up. Older players like me who've been around for a long time, we were around when the enchantment system was a lot easier, and when it shifted from mod 21 to mod 22, we had the resources to just get all of those enchantments relatively easy, because it allowed us to trade in our level 15 enchantments to get a whole bunch of those coins to buy a whole bunch of those boxes. The new method that they have with it hasn't given the new players any kind of system like that to help you. They're not in treasure chests. They're not in rewards. They're not at the trade bar merchant. They're just not there yet. So hopefully, big fingers crossed, the new owners, the new dev team will take that in consideration, and we'll start getting that out for the new players so that we can continue to grow our community and continue to grow our new players coming into the game so that we can all play together and have a good time. I hope that helps out, and I hope that gets some people some ideas out there of what you're looking for and how to get it. Like I said, the enchantment system's a bit wonky. That's the word I like to use for it right now. I don't think it's a finished product, and hopefully they'll finish it before too long. Hopefully before mod 23, and that way players can start getting that going. The next video is going to be over Astral Diamonds, because everybody needs to get Astral Diamonds. When you're starting out and when you're older players, it's a good idea to know how to farm up Astral Diamonds. And this system, when you're starting to do enchantments, is when you're going to start needing Astral Diamonds really bad, because everything requires Astral Diamonds. So until then,
イステーション